Welcome to our morning show on a Thursday. We have a whole studio full of friends and then some out in the hall. We're highlighting the Richland School District. Director of Marketing and Communications, Carrie Stoltz, is here. And then members of the Richland Center Partner School, whom we'll introduce you to in just a little bit. Carrie, you did. Sometimes we always tell you to bring some friends. And man, you brought some friends.
I definitely have a crew this time with me. I know I was joking in the office. I'm like, I'm barely going to have to talk. So it's going to be great. A little break even.
Oh, we like it when you talk, because you always have that enthusiasm. What's been going on with the district?
Oh, it's been a great month. The cross-country team, went to state, and we had the great success there. We're posting about conference awards for soccer and football and volleyball. We had a couple all-state honorable mentions, so that was cool. Danica Paul's got one for volleyball, and then Liam Fingerson just yesterday or day before was an honorable mention for punter. So that was really great. It's just been an awesome time. It's kind of a lull right now. It got dark and a little darker outside and colder, and we've got Thanksgiving coming up really soon. So kids are definitely looking forward to that coming up, a little break.
I thought you had a very nice Veterans Day program.
Yeah, it is. It's always so nice. It's my second year. I've only gone to the high school to see it. The bands were great. There are a couple concerts coming up in the next kind of month before I'm here again. So I think the band will be performing, and then an eighth and sixth grade will also have a concert coming up. So those are on the district calendar. If you're ever looking for what's going on in the district at any time, you can always go to the website, richland.k12.wi.us, and there's a little calendar link right there on the front page, and you can see all the stuff that's going on for sports or music or other things happening at the buildings, too.
Are you responsible for all of the postings and the social media stuff? That's kind of your job
Yep,
title?
that's my deal. So that's great.
Busy, right?
It's awesome. It's so wonderful. Our kids are great. They're involved in so many different things and so many different interests. And really, the school district is supporting all of those, and even having these guys here. It's kind of our alt ed programs. Really are meeting those needs of kids, no matter what, if it's Partner or Hive or iThrive or RC or whatever it is, or even traditional schooling. It's really giving our kids the path and the platform to shine on, and it's really, really a neat time to be involved in the district and seeing kind of those things happen. And
winter sports, they've all begun practicing now, haven't they?
They're there. The girls have their first game Friday in Westby. The boys have a scrimmage for basketball, that is, and wrestling gets a couple more weeks before their first tournament. But I know they're working to get in there and get improving and probably make weight, unfortunately. So I feel kind of bad for those guys over Thanksgiving, and gals. We have a girls team that really has expanded this year. So feel really bad for those ones over Thanksgiving that are still trying to make weight. Got to do what you got to do.
Absolutely. And you're out taking pictures quite a bit at a lot of these events. Then,
I love it. I have my little, it's just my cell phone. So, usually I'm out there taking photos of stuff, and it's so awesome to get to cover that. And anything from board meetings to sporting events to just walking around school. I try and get to all the schools every once in a while and kind of see what's going on and what's happening and what they're doing. And there's always fun things to take photos of and teachers to see, and even just working in the classroom. It's awesome to see the camaraderie and the skills happening and all of that stuff happening in their classrooms. So awesome time.
It appears that the construction is going along pretty well.
Yeah. Primary, we do not have a firm opening date or anything like that, but it's definitely coming along. Getting close. It's still a hard hat zone, and we still have plenty of construction guys there. But they are moving along. They're getting close. And then the intermediate school also has had some work done, new bathrooms, and those will kind of continue throughout the year. As they open one up, they'll shut another one down, so they kind of make sure they have enough restrooms in the building for all those kids. But that'll happen during the year, and then this summer we'll really attack the intermediate school, and the high school will get a few upgrades this summer too. So one project after another.
Mm-hmm. And the concession stand, did that get done?
That is done. That's ready to go. We're not really using it right now because of winter sports. Of course, it gets done right in time for winter sports. But it'll be ready for track come the spring. and girls soccer will be this spring too, utilizing that. And then the baseball fields also kind of utilize that. So it's not, I mean, I didn't hate grilling out last year either. So, but we'll see how that works this year.
We made do.
Exactly.
Right?
Made it work.
Got the roof ready to hold some snow maybe today
Right.
or this year. All right. Well, we'll come back to you, Carrie.
Sounds good.
But we're going to switch gears a little bit and talk about Richland Center Partner School. And Kim Siefkas is here. I didn't realize it had been a couple of years.
It has been. How are you?
Wow, I'm doing really well.
Good.
So for people that maybe have forgotten or maybe need a little refreshment, tell us about Partner School and how that works with the Richland District.
Sure. So we are a charter school. 9th through 12th grade at this point is who we are serving for this year. And we are, I guess, kind of like a school to work program. So we have a lot of projects that the kids are doing. We are project-based learning as well. They get to choose their path in regards to what they're interested in. I try my best to find opportunities for them outside of the building in regards to working, job shadowing, volunteering. Many of them already have interests and areas that they're really looking to get into. And, you know, we've talked a lot about that this year in regards to the expectations and what it takes to be a partner student. And we're actually going to be making a video to showcase that as well, because I think a lot of people just aren't quite sure yet what we do. We have some amazing kids who do amazing things that I don't think always get recognized the way that they should. So.
Well, when you were here a couple of years ago, Kim, you brought the whole class. I think
Yes.
there was 10 or 11 or whatever, and how it's grown since that time.
Yes, we're in the upper 20s in regards to how many kids that we have at this point. And so, you know, thrilled that we have the kids that we do, and the way that they have connected with each other that they might not necessarily in a bigger setting has been really neat to see.
And you still have good space there at the former East Hall then?
Yep, they all have pretty much their own spots that they don't need to share, where they come in, get their work done. We have a wood shop in the back that is utilized on a daily basis. We have a lot of kids that are doing projects with engines, you know, small engines, as well as, you know, trucks would be a big one. But we also have a lot of kids that are artistic and like to showcase like their strengths that way. We have a lot, I guess.
Very diverse.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, absolutely.
All kinds of areas. What about, you get kind of that goodwill from the public, like some of the businesses and some of the entities working with them to find jobs too, right?
Yes, the community has been nothing but gracious in regards to allowing kids to come in, being willing to give them a chance to come and see how their businesses work. We've maintained a lot of connections still from the first year, and we're still growing. So definitely a thanks to the people that have been willing to take that chance with us.
Good. And do you see this program only growing from here?
Yes. I think that a lot of kids, and I just think people in general, that traditional classroom setting just doesn't work for them. But by no means does it mean that they aren't capable of doing great things. They just need a different platform. So.
And I'm happy about the fact that you're actually getting people into the workforce maybe even faster. You know, we need good workers.
Yes, absolutely. I'm proud to say I have a lot of kids that are already working. Might not necessarily be what they're exactly wanting to do, but it's giving them those employability skills that we have really been focusing on this year, on what they need to have to be those employers. Hopefully someday employers,
maybe. Yeah.
but to be those employees that that the community would like to have.
What are some things that you talk about in terms of what makes a good employee?
So we have talked about respect in regards to making sure that they are being honest, on time. Communication is huge. So I would say that talking to some of the employers, that is one thing that they say that is an important thing. So making sure that you are keeping up with what you are being asked to do, having that initiative to be able to see, hey, I'm done with what I'm supposed to be doing. What else can I do? And can I just go ahead and do it instead of being asked? Is another big part. They can kind of tell you a little bit more too in regards to that, but.
Right. And I know one of the focuses of the districts and all district was working on absenteeism, making sure you're there. And that's another key thing if you're going to be employable, right?
Yes. They know I have that high expectation of them in regards to communicating to me and to their employer or whoever they are with to make sure that first they can be reliable and need to be there on a regular basis. And so I would definitely say, like, I don't have any issues with the kids in regards to not coming, which has been great, which is telling me that they are doing what they want to do.
That's a real plus, and it must mean that they're liking what they're doing, too.
I'm hoping so.
Right.
They seem like they are.
Well, let's find out, shall we?
Okay.
Go around the table. We have Mason Bell, who kind of drew the short straw. We were going to make him go first. But good morning, Mason. Good to have you on the show.
Good morning.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. What grade are you?
Oh, I am a sophomore.
Okay. Is this your second year with the partner school?
First year.
First year, okay. So what made you want to maybe be a part of the partner school and join up?
So I wasn't really getting the education I wanted up at the high school, and my mom thought it was a good idea to send me down to a partner, so we tried since I was in 8th grade. And then I had to stay at the high school for my 8th grade and freshman year, and then my sophomore year I was able to come down.
So tell me, what do you like about going to school now?
This year, just more hands-on than anything.
And what is kind of like your hands-on thing of choice? What do you like to work on?
Which I could be sitting in my room doing my work on my Chromebook, and then 5 minutes go by, I could be in the shop doing something else.
What do you like to work on in the shop?
Me and a few buddies built a couch, and then that didn't really go too well, so we're just building stuff for the locker.
Trial and error, If it goes well, it goes well then. So that's awesome. Are you looking at a job in the public? Are you working somewhere else outside of school then?
I work at the shed in Spring Green.
Really? Okay.
And then I job shadow with Melissa Lennox at the Eagle School. Yeah, Eagle.
So you do a job shadow as well. Well,
yeah.
It keeps you busy, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What are some of your interests outside of school?
Probably construction. When I graduate.
That's what you want to do when you get out of there. Great. We need good construction workers. So if friends ask you, like, is a partner school for me? Should I go? I mean, what would you tell them to sell the partner school?
It's most likely for everyone.
Yeah.
I like it down there.
Good. It shows. Mm-hmm. Thanks for coming along to the morning show today.
Yeah, no problem.
We have Tyler Schauer as well. Tyler, good morning.
Good morning.
You're a veteran of this program because you were here a couple of years ago, weren't
you?
Yes,
sir.
Yes. So how's it been going for you?
It's been good these past couple of years.
What have you been working on the last couple of years at school?
I've made a bunch of different things. I've made projects on barn demos and how much that would cost. I've interviewed linemen because I'm going to get into electrical power distribution. So I've interviewed former linemen about that.
That's awesome. So just to kind of learn more about whether it's the right fit for you then, right?
Yep.
Interesting. So has school changed in the couple of years that you've been there, and how has it?
It has changed a lot, but I would say for the better. There's a lot of more improvements, a lot of new kids, just a bunch of new stuff.
And what grade are you? What year are you?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior this year.
Yep.
Okay. And I understand you're out for basketball?
Yep.
How's that going?
It's going pretty good. This is the first week, so we just started.
You feel like you're in shape?
Man, I thought I was until that first week hit.
Well, that's good. After the first, so this is Thursday. The first 3 days are usually the worst,
Yep,
I think.
yep.
So you're getting in there, getting ready with Coach Poles and company. Do you guys have a scrimmage this weekend then?
We do on Friday in Toma, actually.
Okay. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
So you're a junior? Are you doing some work outside of school then?
Yep. So I actually work at Simon's Recreation Complex as a lifeguard, and then I work at Quail Run Golf Links too as a cook.
Wow, good for you. So you work with Amber out there at Quail Run. So we have her on the radio with us from time to time.
Yep.
So you get in on some of that cheesecake and some of those. Boy, that's got to be a fun job.
Yeah, she's been teaching me how to make that cheesecake and stuff.
Great. So what about partner school? If anybody asks you about it, what do you tell them? Why do you like it?
I love it because it's a lot of like different things you can be doing. So say if you wanted to, one day you wanted to work on like a project in the back, like work on a wood project, or say if you didn't want to work on that, you can go on your Chromebook and work on online classes too. So there's a bunch of different things you can work on. It's not just one thing, you're sitting in a classroom.
You going to be selling anything? You making anything to sell?
I will probably be making some stuff like cutting boards and coasters and stuff. I'm making a wine rack right now. I think that's for my mom though.
Oh, you gave away the surprise.
I gave away the surprise a little bit, but I'll probably make a couple more and sell down there.
That's great. So look for those, and I believe at the Richland Locker, right, Kim?
Yes.
They're going to be for sale. So look for those there. And you mentioned a lineman. So is that? Would you like to go to school afterwards to be a lineman?
So I would go to Southwest Tech is where I'm planning to go, and I've been pricing it out. I've been saving actually for that. So I have a fund saving for my college.
Good for you, man. That's planning ahead.
Yep.
Most students your age probably don't have that far of an outlook. So good deal. Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you.
You bet. Tyler Schauer joining us for Partner School. Well, let's move over to the other side of the room. We have Hayden Anderson. Good morning, Hayden.
Good morning.
Great to have you in here. So how many years have you been a part of the Partner School?
This would be my second year.
Second year. Okay. And what do you like about it so far?
Very hands-on, and I can have a job and make a little bit of money.
Mm-hmm. So you're kind of that hands-on person then that
Yep.
likes to work on things. So what is your thing of choice? What's your expertise? Is it motors or is it construction?
I've done both.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like the best?
I guess it really don't matter to
Doesn't
me.
matter. Okay. Were you involved in the deck? I know you guys were working on a deck at the school, weren't you?
We haven't did it yet.
Oh, you're going to work on it.
Yeah, in spring.
Putting it off till the spring, that's probably a good thing.
Yep.
So good. Are you making anything to sell in the community then?
I'm making trays,
Okay. Tell us about those.
wooden trays made out of 1x4s and handles on them.
Wonderful. So like a TV tray then, if I want to eat my
Yeah.
food and watch sports. So are you going to be selling those at the locker then as well?
Yep.
Oh, that's wonderful. What kind of a career are you looking at? What would you like to do someday?
I was thinking of getting my CDL.
Wonderful. We need good drivers. Absolutely. So would it be like across the country or?
No,
local?
just around here, like
Just
hauling milk.
Well, that's good. We need good milk haulers too. So, what about Partner School? What would you tell another student that maybe be on the fence whether they should join up or not? What do you like about it?
I like that I can work in the shop and don't have to sit on a computer all day.
Right. A lot of people your age like to sit on a computer all day, so that's good. Keep up the good work. Nice to have you in here today.
Thank you.
Hayden Anderson joined us. There's Darren Kepler as well, waiting in the wings. Darren, good morning.
Morning.
So tell us about Partner School.
I like it because I can do more hands-on stuff for my mechanical work, like working on engines, or I can switch it up and do woodworking if I want to. It's pretty nice.
Never a dull moment then.
Nope.
You're doing what you like.
Yep.
How long have you been in the Partner School?
I've been here, this is the third year.
Third year. So were you on the morning show with us the first time that you were on?
Yep.
Good. Well, good to have you in here. And then are you going to be making some things to sell later this year?
Yeah, I think when I'm done here, I gotta go cut some wood to start making cutting boards.
All right. Good. Is that quite a process to put those together?
Yeah, it is. You gotta cut the wood, you gotta glue it all together, let it sit and dry for a while, and then you gotta run it through a planer and sand it and route the edges.
So
It's-
approximately how many hours would you have in on like one cutting board? Any idea?
Probably, I don't know, 2 hours maybe.
So a lot of work goes into it.
Mhm.
Yeah, very good. What about a career? Have you thought about what you like to do?
Yeah, I want to go to Southwest Tech to be a diesel mechanic.
Awesome. So when you're working on engines, you like the bigger engines and the diesel engines the best?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. I can work on pretty much anything.
Okay, very good. So lawnmowers and small engines?
Yep.
I'll know who to bring mine to then when it doesn't start. Oh, wonderful. Well, good to have you in here. Thanks for coming
Thank
in. You bet. Partner School, our subject on the morning show today. And we move over and we're going to talk to Richland Johnson. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing real well. Good to have you in here. Tell us about the Partner School and what you like about it.
So I like Partner School because it gives you opportunity to, like, if you want a career path, you go down it, you can job shadow with people, and then I don't know, it gives you like the experience to see if you want to do it or not. And if you don't, then you can find like another career path and you can job shadow with them or interview those people.
Wonderful. So what have you done so far as job shadows?
So I job shadowed with a vet, Kristen. That's what I've done. And then I want to be a dog handler in the Army or go to vet school up in River Falls. So I'm going to talk to the police station, talk to one of their dog handlers and see like what they like about it and all that.
Awesome. So maybe a canine officer someday, or
yeah.
maybe?
So a dog handler in the Army. That's what
in the Army.
Yeah.
Wonderful. But you love animals, it sounds like.
Yes.
So what is a typical day? What does it look like for you at Partner School?
Okay, so I work a lot. I work at Duncan and then I work at Pine Valley. So typically I'll be like at Duncan in the morning and then I'll go to school for a while, go there, do some of my projects. I recently made a fish tank, so I go there and feed my fish and clean the fish tank, and then I go to Pine Valley at night.
Wonderful. So, man, you don't get a lot of hours for free time, do you?
I do, yeah, on the weekends. I try to get my weekends off so I can go hang out with my animals.
Uh-huh. So are you like Tyler? You putting away some change here for future, like, education or whatever?
Yes.
So that's a good goal to have with work then.
Yes.
So, what about Partner School? If you're going to convince somebody to maybe take a look at it, what would you say?
I would tell them that it's a great opportunity to do things that you want to do. At the high school, I know they have like the early release program where you can go to work, but like Partner School, you can go to work in the morning and then you can be at school in the afternoon, or you can be at school in the afternoon and go to school at night. Or go to work at night.
At work at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe get a little sleep here and there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You were involved in rodeo too, weren't you?
Yes, LBW.
And how did that go for you?
Really good. Last year I wasn't there as much. I was doing some other things with another, like rodeo. But 2 years ago I qualified for the finals over in Dubuque, I think, and placed 5th.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So is rodeo maybe a part of your future down the road
yeah,
too?
so River Falls actually has a college rodeo team, so
I didn't
would
know that.
do that. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's worth checking out.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming into the studio today. And last but not least in this segment anyway, we have Athena Sobronic. Athena, good morning.
Good morning.
What do you like about Partner School?
I can work on school stuff, then go to work.
And what do you work on at school?
I work on many different projects and look more into what I'm interested in doing in college.
And what would that be?
Becoming a nail technician.
Really? Okay. So what motivated you to look in that field? What do you like about it?
A lot of stuff. Honestly, I've always wanted to be one, so.
What's a typical day look like for you at the Partner School?
Depends on the day, but I go to school, I go to work, and I go shadow.
And where do you work?
I work at the primary school in the lunchroom.
Really? Okay. And then what about the job shadow part of it?
I go to Creative Layers and I shadow there.
Is that what you'd like to be someday? Maybe?
Yes.
Beautician? Or, yeah, hairstylist? So that's awesome. That's a good chance. And then maybe the chance to find out again whether you like the career that you'd like to get into or maybe not. Yeah. So, well, that's awesome. And then anything else you'd like to add about some other interests or anything like that? Are you involved in anything else at Richland Center High School?
No, I am not.
Good. Well, in the future. And what grade are you? I guess I didn't ask you that.
I'm in 9th grade.
9th grade. So do you think that Partner School is going to be a part of your, all the way through
Yes.
school? Uh-huh. You're going to stick with it. Good to have you in here today. Thanks for coming. Athena joining us. Athena Sobronic, earlier Richland Johnson, Darren Kepler, Hayden Anderson, Tyler Schauer, Mason Bell, and this portion of the morning show. And I think we have some more waiting for us out in the lobby. So we'll take time out and come back and focus more on the Partner School, a part of the Richland School District here. It's our day to talk about the Richland School District, in particular the partner school today, giving a focus on these great students who have been so willing to come in and talk today so willingly. We appreciate that. Next up, we have Katie Falk. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning.
Great to have you in here. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a junior, and I work at Sunshine and Giggles in Richland Center, and then I also work at the Shed in Spring Green.
My goodness, you stay busy.
I do.
So if you work at Sunshine and Giggles, does that mean you like to work with younger children?
When I get older, I do want to go into childcare.
Wonderful. We need good child care workers there. So what do you like most about the partner school?
I like how I can choose what I want to do, and it's just not like the teacher sitting there telling you what to do, and it's all what I want to do.
And what do you do? What's a typical, when you're at school, what do you do generally?
I usually do crafts. Right now I'm making a family cookbook so that it's from what my grandma's recipes, and then it'll just go down the line.
Wow, that sounds fun, preserving some of those recipes.
Yeah.
Do you try them to see whether they still work or not?
I haven't yet, but I might have to.
So is this a project that you're going to do for, your family, or is it something you'd like to maybe put out there and sell someday?
I don't know yet, but for right now, it's for families. I did make a kids coloring book that I might have to sell.
Great. So have you been at partner school for 3 years then, or
this is my first year.
First year, okay. So what made you want to kind of go in that area?
I just wanted to work and get out there and see what I really wanted to do for my future. And now I know I want to go into childcare. I did want to go into veterinarian, but I kind of like kids a little too much too.
Ah, wonderful. So you're looking at going right to the workforce out of school, or are you looking at maybe some classes outside of high school when you're done?
I'm going to do some classes and then go into the workforce.
Great. So anything you're going to be selling here for this Christmas season?
I made candles and some lip scrubs and some soaps.
Wow. All right. Do you have a special name for them? Katie's stuff? I don't know. I was thinking of something to go with Katie. I'm sorry.
No, I haven't.
Uh-huh. But you're going to market those down the road then.
Yeah.
So that sounds like fun. Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Good luck with that. Kinley Frost is here as well. Kinley, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you in here. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm currently a junior, and I'm working doing in-home care for Marilyn Schmidt, so taking care of Randy Schmidt and Shelly's mom. And then I also take care of my livestock, so I do show cattle outside of school.
Wow, so you do stay busy as well, too,
Yes.
don't you? Have you shown at the fairs and different shows and things like that?
Yeah, so I do jackpot shows, and I do county fair and state fair.
That keeps you busy as well.
Yeah.
So it does teach you a lot about managing your time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about a typical school day for you then.
So currently I go to school Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then Thursday and Fridays I don't go to school. Through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I go from usually 8:30 to 11:30, and then after I go and take care of my show calves, or I go to work after school.
Well, it keeps you hopping there in terms of things that you've learned at Partner School. What would you tell somebody about it coming in if they'd like to maybe sign up to be a member of the Partner School?
The teachers are great, and it's very versatile for any subject or anything that you're looking into doing for your future during your school time.
So you're busy all the time. What do you do for fun time?
I don't know. Well, I really do enjoy working with my show calves, so that's kind of my fun time.
That's your fun time. All right. That sounds good. Well, thanks for coming in, and good luck the rest of the year.
Yeah, thank you.
You bet. Now, next joining us here, we have Kate Von Barron. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning.
Good to have you in the studio with us. Tell us, what grade are you in school?
Well, I'm a junior right now, and I do masonry with my dad. He owns his own company. I also work at Pizza Hut. Pretty much I go to school till usually around 10, and then I go to work at Pizza Hut. And sometimes I help my dad. It's usually once a week or twice a week.
Oh, and that microphone just fell. Sorry about that. We'll blame Kinley on that. No, anyway, yeah, that's good. Masonry, that's really hard work, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But my dad, he does a really good job. He's been in it for 15 years, so,
What's the name of his business?
AM Masonry Remodeling, LLC.
Good plug right there for you. So you stay busy with Pizza Hut as well. What do you do there then?
Well, I'm a cook, so mainly the pizzas and, appetizers, all that.
Good. Do we get an employee discount if we know you or not? What about the future? What would you like to do when your schooling days are done?
I mean, I might become a mason with my dad. I mean, it's really hard on the body, so I might look into something else, but that's always a route.
Do you have some other interests with school? Any extracurriculars or anything like that?
I used to wrestle. I mean, I was gonna this year, but I decided I didn't really want to. Just focus on work and school.
Sounds like you got a lot going on there as well.
Yeah.
So a typical school day, what do you do when you're at the partner school building?
Well, I was working on some online classes, and right now I'm looking for a project to sell at the locker.
Great. Any ideas? Any light bulbs that you have?
I was thinking maybe a coffee table or something.
Good. Well, good luck with that. We hope it goes well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we'll move on to the next person. We have John Weitzel. John, welcome to our morning show studios. Great to have you in here today. Tell us a little bit about yourself, if you would.
I'm a freshman, and I work at Ace Hardware.
All right. So you're in the workforce already then?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what made you want to join up with a partner school? What do you like about it?
That you can work on stuff, and you can work during the school hours.
Great. And what's a typical day for you? What do you do at the school when you're at the building?
Work a little bit on my Momentum classes, and I'll work in the shop.
And what do you work on in the shop? What do you like to work on?
Any woodworking stuff or engines.
Great. So that's kind of where your interest lies. Yeah. So you can work on my lawnmower or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. What would you like to get into when your schooling days are done?
An operator.
Okay. Great. All of these, again, we're just impressed that we're going to get some good workers in the future. That's for sure. If somebody comes to you and asks you why you should be a part of the partner school, what would you tell them, John?
I would, because it's a lot nicer than high school. You can work. You can work on projects. It's a lot easier.
Wonderful. Good. Well, good to have you in here. Thanks for coming in. What about a project? I guess I didn't ask you about that. You got anything you're going to make for the holidays coming up here?
Yeah, we're making some snowmen, and we're going to try and make an end table.
Snowmen?
Yeah.
But not out of real snow?
No.
Hopefully not, anyway. I'd prefer that. Well, thanks for coming in and joining us on the show today. Partner School, the subject today on WRCO Radio from the Richland District. And next in line, we have Jesse White. How you doing, Jesse?
Very good.
Good to have you in the studio with us. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you like to do?
10th grade. I like to work and then work on trucks and stuff.
Great. All of these students have so much ambition. I'm impressed, you know. So you like to work on trucks. Is that something you'd like to get into someday?
Maybe on the side just for fun. Not something too serious.
Okay. And what would you like to do for a career then, perhaps?
Welding.
Welding. All right. And maybe going to school for that?
Yep.
Somewhere down the road. What's a typical day for you?
Get to school. Do a little work on my Chromebook. Then I'm back in the shop working with wood or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And you like Miss Sifkas here, too?
Oh, yeah. Great teacher.
I think she does good work for all of you. So, but I'm going to have to come out there and tour because it's hard for me to picture. So you each have your own little space that you're in then, right?
Yep.
And then you can kind of keep your stuff there, and then you've got the shop.
Yep.
The shop, you got a lot of tools there that you work with as well?
Oh, yeah.
And enjoy that. So, yeah. And then what about some other things? You involved in anything outside of school?
Not really, just work.
Mm-hmm. And job shadowing, you do that too?
Just go straight to work.
Just go straight to work. And again, where is that at?
Valley View Dairy.
Valley View Dairy, all right. Go to work there and doing some milking?
No, I typically drive tractor and then help my dad out.
Okay, lots of fun. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Good luck the rest of the way. And we have Blake Kohler, last but not least. He drew the long straw. He got to go last there. So The pressure's on, Blake. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what do you like about Partner School?
I mostly like the working side of it. I don't really like doing too much schoolwork on the computer. And if I have to do schoolwork, she usually prints out papers for me to do. Because I really don't like the Chromebooks.
Right. You know, you and I would get along well. Yeah. I like writing stuff down on paper, too.
Yeah.
So good for you. That's awesome. What do you like to work on in the shop?
I usually work on four-wheeler motors most of the time. little dirt bikes, and then I help Darren and John make these little snowmen. They're like, I don't know how big they are.
So that's the snowman they were talking about that you might be selling?
Yeah.
That doesn't contain snow.
Yeah. Oh, it's made out of wood.
Made out of wood, okay. Are you guys going to be selling those and marketing those then?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Have you ever torn something apart and couldn't get it back together? Or
A lot of the time, yeah.
trial and error.
Yeah.
Hey, where does this thing go? You know, you get it back together and, okay.
Oh, I forgot that.
Yeah. What would you like to get into when your schooling days are done?
Probably electrician. I really like that. I job shadowed for Scotty Wallace for a year or two. Really like that, so I think that's what I'm going to do.
That's good. We need good electricians as well. If somebody comes to you and wonders why you're in there in the partner school, why they could join, what would you tell them?
It's very versatile, like work and school, and you don't really have to be in a big setting. I don't really like big settings, so smaller school is better. That's what I think.
Fits well for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about hunting? Did we do any hunting this weekend?
Yeah, I hunt a lot, and opening gun season is coming up this weekend, so I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, this is awesome. So you go out, take a little time off, go out and do a little hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
Good deal. Well, we appreciate you coming in here. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
With Partner School. Lots of fun to learn about it here today. We'll bring Kim Siefkas back in here if we can, the instructor. Students have all done really, really well. You should be proud.
Yes, I am very proud.
Yeah. So they all have goals. They all have, it sounds like not for lack of ambition. It seems like they...
Yes. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're getting a little bit in regards to what I see on a daily basis. But yes, they all have, they all have a lot of things to give. And in regards to, who they are as people, and who they're turning in to be as well, it's great to be able to be part of that with them. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to get into alternative education, is because I think a lot of times kids like this, they just don't get that recognition that they should. So it's been a lot of fun. We also volunteer on a regular basis. We have people at Harvest that each of my students have, so they've maintained a relationship with them. We're going to be seeing them again next week, and it's pretty neat to see not just the residents there, but also the kids in regards to their interactions with each other. So,
yeah, I bet the residents just love that.
It's pretty great. And sometimes, we talked about, because sometimes some of them are maybe not real aware or maybe sleeping at the time. But, you can definitely tell it makes a difference. So.
Do you have some projects in line to make them some gifts and things like that?
Yes. We haven't decided exactly yet what we're going to do for next week, but yeah, in general, we have an idea and everybody makes it. It's kind of neat to see a bunch of high schoolers, creating cards and different projects for other people. So
maybe some snowmen.
Right. Yes. Yeah, we could do that.
That's a good idea. You can bring them those in the next couple of weeks. Yes. Yep. So yeah, this is really good to learn about this and bring. This is the morning group, then I understand.
This is the morning group. Yep. So we have it split up where kids can come in the morning time, and then the expectation is that they are working, job shadowing, volunteering in the afternoons, and otherwise it's flip flopped. So then I'll have kids that come in the afternoons that usually have some type of job or something that they're doing in the morning time. So. However, it's a flexible. It's a flexible school in the sense that I have some people that have different hours than everybody else, and that's the beauty of it, is that we can create different pathways for them that doesn't have to look exactly the same as someone else's.
So there's a certain amount of time they need to be doing like regular schoolwork. Is it?
Yes.
So much time to get your work done?
Yes, there is, but I don't necessarily have an exact, like, you have to be doing this for 4 hours. It's really individualized. So each of my kids have an individualized learning plan that we create together and maintain. So it's, there isn't like a set in regards to what everybody has to do. Besides making sure that they are earning credits, gaining credits. Some of the other things that they need to possess is being self-driven. They need to have that motivation. It's definitely a different setting. So if you are one that needs that structure and you need that like organizational like skills, you need those, or if you're someone that needs to have that structure, this is probably not necessarily something that would benefit you, because you really have to have your own plan, and you really have to have that self-motivation to want to keep doing what you are interested in doing. So, but everybody that's here this is where they should be, in my opinion, and they make partner the school that it is. So I'm very proud of them.
For you, it has to be so rewarding because you've seen so much growth, I'm guessing, just from the start of the school year till now, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yep, that is one of the reasons why I like doing what I'm doing, is that, these kids, even though, a lot of times I think sometimes they don't always get that benefit of the doubt, these kids are great. I mean, I'm helping them, build confidence and those employability skills, but in general, that the only people that can do that are them. And so getting to see them grow has been amazing. And another way that can happen too is we have community panels. So we have people from the community that come in every quarter, and they all present at least one of their projects to those community members. I try to stay with the same ones just so that they can see that growth that the kids have. It's not always very easy to get up in front of people and talk and present. I feel like that is definitely another one of those skills that is so beneficial. So it's been really neat for other people to get to see just how great they are and their improvements that they are making.
Do you have anyone that helps you at the partner school, or is it?
Yes. So she should be in here. So Sue Gondek is the paraprofessional at our school and has been a godsend. There's no way I could be doing what I'm doing at this point without her. She not only helps get kids to and from where they need to go, she's also one that has made amazing connections with them, and has been there right with me in regards to continuing to grow this program. So,
well, thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
You bet. Partner School, our subject, Carrie Stoltz. Final words. We're coming down the stretch toward Thanksgiving, aren't we?
Yeah, we sure are. Yeah. So, one reminder to anyone listening: we do not have school in the Richland District on Wednesday before Thanksgiving. That's a change. In past years, we've done half day or early release or something like that. Kids get the day off. The district is open on Wednesday, so I have to work, unfortunately. But the district is closed on Thursday and Friday for Thanksgiving and the day after. But no kids in building on that Wednesday. I don't know if that means you guys are at work or not. It kind of depends, probably.
Yeah. Probably so, every case is different.
Every kid for themselves. So that, and then just one last reminder, heading out to the woods this week, if you happen to come to an event or something at the high school or any of the buildings, no weapons. It can be an oops, but it's required. So no weapons in cars or anything like that. Just double check if you've been out target shooting or something like that. So just one last plug to make sure everyone keeps that in mind.
That is a good reminder. And we'll see you next month.
You will.
Yes. Carrie Stoltz, who is the Marketing Communications Director at Richland District. Also Kim Siefkas, who is the instructor for the Partner School. And on this segment, thanks again to Katie Falk, Kinley Frost, John Weitzel, Jesse White, Kate Von Barron, and Blake Holler.